Blessings. I am thinking about peace this morning. I'm thinking about peace for myself and for everyone I love, seen and unseen across this beautiful globe. And I'm wondering, how can we ever create peace as our reality if we sometimes have difficulty cultivating peace in our own world, in our own life? Some of us, myself included at times, some of us are holding on to some ancient wounds, some perception of injustice, some belief that we must defend ourselves, some belief that we're waiting for approval or acceptance from some outside source. Some of us are really holding on to the perception that life is difficult, it's challenging, it's a struggle, and it's not easy to just allow peace to be part of our reality. We believe that it's something we might find one day, but in truth, when I am very clear, I'm very connected to my heart space, I do recognize that true peace comes in the moments when you never imagine you would be the one to find it. We must be the ones strong enough to disempower all the struggle, to disempower all the illusion, all of the anguish, and all of the injustice upon this earth. The truth is that as I really focus upon bringing peace in today, I am also very aware that there are a lot of people in pain. And I'd like to suggest this. As long as we see ourselves in pain, as long as we believe someone is to blame, as long as we feel that we need to protect and to shield, to defend ourselves in any way, it will be impossible to create an experience of peace. The disharmony and the injustice will always be there as a potential. And truthfully, when we, myself, you, every beautiful brother and sister across the globe, when we don't realize we're strong enough to step behind, we participate in all of that limited paradigm. We participate in the feeling victimized, the feeling disrespected, the feeling of not being appreciated and valued. We feel it. We feel ourselves being trapped in relationships and circumstances. We feel ourselves being forever changed by different experiences that we've been part of. That perception of alignment with all of these wounded aspects, that will always be there for us. It will always be there for us. And for myself, I'm realizing I don't want to live in this feeling of disconnect for the rest of my life. I really want to embody peace. I want to see every soul across the globe strong enough to stand in their graceful empowerment, their sovereign authority, not needing to defend or to prove themselves to anyone, really becoming the embodiment of divine frequency. I want this for myself and every soul. But I recognize that it takes a lot of strength to choose it for yourself. And we have to begin within. How can we expect someone else to stand strong in their world, to defy all of their insecurities when we're unwilling to do it ourselves? So as I contemplate on peace today, I recognize really what's coming first before peace is the embodiment of love. Peace is the state of harmony and alignment and everything flowing in perfect balance and order. And I can't invite that into my life until I choose love for myself, until I choose to not compromise the love that I am worthy of. To be clear, this means everything I feel as an imposition or a struggle or a challenge or any sense of lack, pain, I must disempower it. I must be the one to shift my energies and no longer feed the perception that I am less than secure, less than safe, less than empowered. I have to do this for myself. And I recognize the things that wound me the most, that really still carry as a pain and a sorrow in my life. I too have to bring in the element of forgiveness for everything I've been part of that didn't feel supportive and uplifting. I need to allow myself to be at peace with that, knowing I stepped into that experience. It was the best. It was the best. I knew how to be in that moment. I offered all the love I knew how to offer in that moment, regardless of what that measurement of love was. We were the best that we could be. And today is a new day where we get to look at ourselves with fresh eyes, fresh perception, and really recognize that we're stronger, we're braver, we're more radiant and ready to be the embodiment of divine frequency. I can't expect others to be my sense of security, my source of anything. I really have to know today I choose peace for myself. And what I'm sensing is that as I choose peace for myself, all of the tension that I hold within will fall away. I have to choose peace for myself. And I encourage you to do that in your own way. Otherwise, we will perpetuate this reality where we are trying to prove ourselves, trying to prove that we are worthy, trying to prove that we are safe, trying to prove that we are stronger. I don't want to prove myself anymore. And I don't want to work so hard to heal everything that was once in imbalance or disharmony. I just wish to be in my peace today. I'm going to allow a prayer to flow, calling in divine source to guide us through. And what I sense is that this prayer will support us on very personal levels, and also support us as a collective of human heart lights. There is some very deep healing that is needed across this globe so that the conflict and the struggle will end. And in order to do this, we must empower each of ourselves to choose peace, to choose love. I sense the Divine Mother coming in now, as if touching each and every one of us upon our shoulder. Each and every one of us, seen and unseen, across the globe. Every brother and sister, those in their personal power, those questioning themselves. I feel the touch, I feel the embrace, the Divine Mother truly blessing us each. And she is whispering to our souls that it's time to be at home within ourselves. It's time to let go of believing that we can be unloved. It's time to let go of everything that feels so heavy, so overwhelming. To let go of waiting for some perfect circumstance to shift all and change all. In this exact moment, she's offering us an opportunity to go into our heart space. And she says, this journey into forgiveness and acceptance and love and compassion can be so much easier if you remember who you are. And as she taps upon our heart space now, she taps upon our heart space, it shatters all of the false perceptions we sometimes align with. This belief of being only human, this belief of being a bit distracted from our empowered path. Do you hear Hawk? Messenger? She says, let all these false perceptions fall away. Let all these false identities fall away so that you remember that you truly are the heart of humanity, the heart of divinity, the heart of all that is precious and perfect, beautiful as it is. She says, what encourages each of us to align with the struggle is the past memories of conflict. And it's time for us to stand here today in a brand new way, really appreciating the light that flows through us. Imagine that the light now is awakening from within your heart, and it begins to grow. It begins to grow, and it begins to reach out, touching and blessing all that is in resistance. All that was once stopping us from being at peace is now melting away. See your heart and the light that flows through, expanding and growing itself until it becomes formless. It reaches out further and further, gravitating towards all that requires a bit of support, a bit of love, a bit of peace. Let the spirit that you are, flow effortlessly to bless, to touch, to heal all that seems so out of balance. Let it be your own heart today that heals the disharmony that flows. Let it be your own heart today that touches each soul. Dear ones, until you take your power back to see that it is within your ability to rise, to shine, to radiate, to be, you will always be lost in the illusion of anonymity. You will always question your own purpose, your own ability, your own strength, your own wisdom, your own light, your own beauty, until you take the power back to be all that you wish to be. We are here now to support you, to not bring you something from outside of yourself that will sustain the perception that you are without power. Today we are here to uplift you, each of you, to remember who you are. See yourself rise into the light that you are. See yourself pierce through this perception of three-dimensional reality until you become part of the heart light that touches all life expression, all life force. And then stand in your power. Claim what it is that you wish to cultivate. to manifest, to actualize for this experience, this earth experience. We're not telling you to rise above so that you can be free. We're telling you to rise above so that you can see clearly. From that point of divine truth, you will recognize that all disharmony, all conflict, all conflict currently is being fed by your fear, by your sorrow, by your pain, by all that you hold on to as a wound of all that results from the conflict. Across the globe, we're asking for you to remind each soul that peace is a potential here and now, that they have the ability to free themselves with love, awakening the love of who they truly are, awakening the love that transmutes all, brings all back to a state of divine frequency, of grace, of effortless, of ease, of peace, of joy. Dear ones, when we're asking you to shift, to change, to free yourself from the challenged path, we're asking you to just step beyond seeing those experiences as personal. Choose it for yourself. Choose peace for yourself to the best of your ability. And tomorrow it will be easier. And tomorrow there will be more of you choosing love. There will be more of you choosing peace. And so this wave of transformation will heal this globe. See yourself as the beacons of light you already are. This is what we bring to you today, the remembrance of who you are. Wake up and shine. This is the way. Thank you, Mother. Thank you. I have nothing to add to this. I understand. I feel the truth. The sadness, it's not there anymore. I feel the love. And this is what I bring forward today. Be at peace, dear ones. For I am you, and you are me. We are one. All that flows through me flows through you. And as we remember the brilliance that we are, we awaken humanity. We awaken the masters of light that are here for great purpose. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.